Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick update on some new arrivals I got from Diver's Den. This is a bushy Australian Acropora, obviously a wild colony. It's as advertised. It's in a bucket, and you guys know these things are about 11 inches in diameter, so that thing is easily 6.5 inches, and that is what they described it as, a 6-inch bushy Aussie Acropora. It's kind of purple and white, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. Completely unprepared. There's no frag plug or mount or anything. I'll epoxy it to a little rock piece for it to kind of as like a flower pot, so it'll like stand up and be able to be healthy on all sides once I get it acclimated. And then this is a aquacultured gold maxima clam. It's a tiny little guy, about 2¼ inches, maybe 2.5 inches. Anyway, they both look pretty good. What I was really trying to see here is if I could successfully get larger colonies shipped to me, because I'm just not finding anything I like around in the LFSs. So turns out this thing seemed to ship okay. They put it in about 10 bags. They had 4 bags on the outer layer, and then they flipped the bags and had about 5. They had 5 on the inside, upside down. So I had to cut through 10 bags to get this colony out. And there wasn't a single frag broken off of it in the bag, so it shipped really well. Actually, I was quite impressed. I didn't have very high expectations. I thought maybe it'd come here and be all crumpled up and I have a bunch of frags, but I just wanted to try this to see if it was possible, and it looks like, as far as from a shipping standpoint, we're okay. TBD to see if it recovers and lives well in my coral quarantine tank, but I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, here is partial update on the quarantine tank. So I got a new frag rack in here. I made that yesterday in preparation for some new arrivals. This is really cool. Hey, there it went. But this is a little aquacultured clam. It's a gold Tridacna maxima. So pretty curious to see how that does. It's only like 2 inches. It hasn't fully opened up yet. It's only been in here like a couple hours, and there hasn't been any lights. But man, when it does, I'm excited to see that mantle, because it's crazy looking. He's got good reaction, so that's encouraging. But here's the other experiment that I did. What's this glare all about? I'm sorry. But anyway, when the lights come on, I'll get another video. But this is a 6.5 inch Acropora sarmentosa. I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Sarmentosa. Acropora sarmentosa. So, otherwise known as a bushy Australian Acropora. So, anyway, big sucker, 6.5 inches or so. Just a cut wild colony, nothing on the bottom. I tried to epoxy it to this little rock structure to kind of work as a base, but my epoxy job sucked. So I ended up super gluing it. It is freestanding on there now with super glue. So that worked better actually. Hopefully it lasts long term. I don't know. I may have to go back in and remount it at some point. But so far so good. Mostly I was concerned about it breaking and shipping. So step 1, didn't break in shipping. That's awesome. Step 2, we'll see if it actually lives and doesn't turn to poop brown. Cheers. Alright, now we're getting into the fun part. So you can see that colony over there that I purchased on the right for scale. This is a 20-gallon long. Blue lights just came on. Things are popping with this filter. The clam is starting to open up, looking real good. Anyway, here's the Bushy Aussie Acro. Just wanted to show it under blue lights. This is a pretty dark orange filter. So, hey look, I noticed there's some zoanthids that popped up on this rock on that. I think it's a Nephthia. Anyway, that's kind of fun. Look at that guy, looks crazy orange with this filter. Okay, I'm gonna try less orange. Probably more realistic. Oh, sorry. That looks a little more like real life. Oh, there's that guy. It looks really green with the orange and blue, which makes sense. But we'll see. I'll get another little clip when the white lights come on to see how it looks. Yeah, overall, no complaints. It'll be interesting to see how this does in a month. Alright, here we are under some white lights. They finally came on, and look at that clam, looking pretty good. Not too bad, it's a pretty little thing. And there is the Acro colony, or giant frag, if you will. Basically just hack it off of a wild colony. It's in a Bushy Australian. Looks to, you know, little pink, purple, green, kind of very basic, generic coral colors. It'll be fun to see what happens. It has dark polyps, as you can see. Yeah. Purple tips, green around the base, or the main area, the body, I guess, and some darker reddish polyps. Should be fun, see what happens. Hopefully it lives and colors up nicely. We'll see. I will report back either way.